Hey, what's up everybody? It's David McGill, and in today's video I'm going to cover another reason on why trucking businesses fail, and that is mismanaged or poorly managed overhead expenses. Now, like I described in a previous video, overhead expenses are those expenses that you have even when you don't deliver a load. So the two that I'm going to focus on today are insurance and your truck and trailer payments. Now, insurance. You can't operate a trucking business without it. It's mandatory. However, there are things that successful trucking businesses do that unsuccessful trucking businesses don't do. And that is, manage their insurance expenses in such a way that they keep them as low as possible. Now, how do they do that? With insurance, you get better premiums and better rates when you have experienced drivers driving for you who also have clean driving records. So somebody who's poorly managing their insurance costs probably has a brand new driver on their policy who doesn't have much experience, and or they have some speeding tickets or other issues with their driver's license that causes your insurance costs to raise. So in order to effectively manage your insurance costs, it's going to be important that you only hire drivers who have clean driving records and who also have at least 2 to 3 years of driving experience with their CDL. Now, if you're an owner operator, it's going to be important that you maintain a good driving record and you have the appropriate experience to keep your insurance costs low. Now, another way to properly manage your overhead expenses will be to finance your equipment with favorable terms. Now, what I mean by that is not getting those type of loans on your equipment that have crazy interest rates or super high monthly payments. Oftentimes, guys go to these subprime markets because they're so interested in buying trucks that they'll give a down payment and then they end up with very high monthly payments, where anywhere from $2,000 all the way up to $4,000 a month. Now, it's very hard to remain profitable when you have such a high truck payment that you're making every month. Now, the way around getting gouged or taking on a truck payment that has less than favorable terms would be going through your local bank or credit union and obtaining a loan there, where you can find that you'll probably get a lot better interest rate than you would if you went to a company who specifically sold trucks and sold financing to aspiring owner operators. Now, I have a client who recently purchased a vehicle, and he went through his credit union and he got a very good interest rate. I forget exactly what it was, but I do remember that the payment on his truck is going to be about $700 a month. Now, I know other people who they pay $700 a week for their trucks. So it's going to be very important that you manage your truck payments so that you aren't stuck with a very high payment that you're going to have to make whether or not you even deliver a load. So I'll reiterate that in order to properly manage your overhead expenses, it's going to be important that you control your insurance costs by hiring drivers who have clean driving records and have the appropriate amount of CDL driving experience, and also obtaining your equipment with favorable terms. Now, if you found this video to be helpful, then please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments you'd like to make, then go ahead and leave a comment below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And as always, if you know anybody else who could benefit from this information, feel free to share this video with them. Thanks again for watching.